Hello everybody, and welcome back to the 1.18 Let's Play series. My name is Monsterbrine, and I'm a Minecraft Munchkin. Last time, we started work on our storage facility. We built this wonderful main hall that's going to lead us into the main storage facility. There's also going to be 2 rooms branching off to the sides where these doors are. But the very next thing we're going to work on is this main hub room that's going to split off into these 3 storage halls. Each hall is going to have about 200 chests, more than 200 double chests, and it's going to be a lot of wood and a lot of fun. So I want to get to it and start with this main hall design. We're going to use copper for the pillars on the 4 corners and blackstone for the ceiling and the walls of the cave. So without further ado, let's get started. I went mining and got a little bit more copper, and I think we have enough for the pillars that we want to build. We still need to let it oxidize though, but eventually we're going to have a bee farm that's going to provide us with enough wax for not only all the candles we want, but to have all our copper be at whatever state we want of oxidation. That's in the future though, in another episode. For now, let's just cook this copper up and let it oxidize so that we have the pillars for the room that we want. Okay, so now I've got the pillars where I want them. We're going to use polished blackstone for the rest of this room. But I also want to talk about the fact that I'm going to actually dig out 2 new rooms that are going to be accessible through these pillars. And in there we're going to maybe put super smelter, a couple smaller farms. But that's how we're going to expand this out. It's going to be pretty interesting, and we're going to do that in a future episode, so stick around. Don't forget to subscribe. Meanwhile, let's go get the polished blackstone and finish up this room. With the blackstone walls and ceiling in place, this room is done. I chopped up all this spruce wood because spruce is going to be the theme of these 3 storage halls. So I'm really looking forward to filling them, but we have to build them first. So I'll check in after I've finished up the 3 storage halls with all the chests that we're going to fill up coming up soon. It's finished. It's finished and I can't wait to show you. Oh, this is so great. So here's the main hub, and as you can see, we've got 3 different storage halls, okay? This is based on the Shulkercraft design, but I've added another bay of chests here at the end of each hall. And they say put trapdoors up here in this part, in these log sections, but why not put barrels? I mean, it's a storage building. Why not have more storage? Maybe the tutorial came before barrels did, but yeah, we're putting barrels here. We're going to maximize the storage as best we can because we're going to try and fill all these chests up. As for the floor of each walkway, I went ahead and added soil to the sides where the smooth slabs are. The smooth stone slabs here. We can zoom up and down the halls if we want to, or we can walk at a normal pace with speed too, and go ahead and take our time and explore our storage. So now let's kill some cows and get some leather so that we can make item frames, so that we can see what we have in all of our chests. And then we'll start filling all our chests up. Okay, we need lots of leather. And lots of sticks. To make lots and lots of item frames. As the storage hall is split up into 3 main sections, I split my storage into 3 main categories. That is wood, stone, and colors. The first hall to the right is the hall of wood. That's where I put everything that is made of wood, all the different woods and their variants. Now there is 8 different types of wood in the game currently. There's a 9th that's going to be added this year. I'm going to leave space for that 9th wood so that we're going to have each bay covering 1 type of wood. This is the spruce bay, so it's going to have the spruce logs, the spruce planks, and all the different things you can make out of them. And eventually I'd like all these chests to be full. And now I think you might be getting an idea of what I meant when I said back in episode 1, it's going to be like creative in survival. Because we're going to already have access to just about every block we can make or craft, so that when we're ready to build whatever we want to build, we'll already have all the materials. We won't have to farm anything on the fly. Of course, the implications of that are that we need to fill up all these chests beforehand. That means we're going to need to do a lot of exploring because we haven't found a lot of the different types of wood yet. We haven't found acacia, we haven't found a dark oak forest, we haven't found a desert yet. So we're going to go ahead and explore the world and find all those things so that we can farm them up and fill all these chests. And we're going to start that this episode. The hall up the center I call the Hall of Stone. And this is where I keep most of the stone and their variants. We're also going to keep dirt here and the different types, variants of dirt, along with certain mob drops and the different ores like diamond and gold and iron. And also redstone components will go in the Hall of Stone. But before I do anything else in the storage building, we're going to go to the nether because I want more beacons. 2 more beacons. So I'm going to brew up some more fire resistance potions. 9 fire resistance potions. I think that's all we need. And we're going to go to the nether and get 2 more beacons. There's our first wither skull. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut to all the times I find the skulls. Be some quick cuts. Right as my last and 9th potion is just about to run out, there's my 6th skull. Get out of here. Okay, let's take these skulls to the end and cheese the wither. And we're gonna need soul sand for that. Holy smoke, Sebastian. Fantastic. I'm definitely coming back here because this is where we're going to get a lot of gilded blackstone. But let's take out these piglins and open some chests and see what we find. These brutes are going to be a problem if I don't take them out. Okay. Oh, I see you. And another. Take them out from long range and they really won't be a problem. Cover up. Oh, you scared me. Go away. I was going to say we cover up these pitfalls and just move carefully and we'll be okay. Oh, we got pig step. All right. This is great. Later on, we'll do an episode about collecting all the music discs, but I'm glad we got pig step early. Well, I'll clear my inventory space because I have a feeling there'll be more than just this one chest, and then I think if I just dig straight through the wall, I should find the chest on the other side, right? So let's just make sure it's clear. I don't see any other piglins. Let's just go through the wall. Oh man. I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, that made you mad, huh? That made him real mad. Where's that other chest? Oh, get out of here. You don't scare me. You don't scare me. Oh, this is the problem. Nope, okay, only 2. Alright. This is back where I was. I gotta keep going. If I just keep digging straight to the other side, There's a kind of symmetry. Yep, there we go. All clear, and okay. Alright, soul speed 2, nothing too great, but still, I think there's more chests. And mine. Oh! There's everybody. Oh man, this is gonna be like shooting fish in a barrel. I mean, they may hit me a few times, but I'm gonna get rid of like every piglin in the in the basket. Go away! Yeah, I got them all. Oh, jackpot. Yes. Just a little bit of gap here. A diamond pickaxe with fortune 3. It's pretty good. I see a debris scrap, a netherite scrap. That's pretty good. I'll just take all this stuff. Okay, Mr. Brood, just you and me. Man to man, mano a mano, let's go. What do you got? What do you got? You got nothing. I got your head. Yeah, you're nothing. Okay, I'm sure there's more treasure here. Let's see what I can find. Bingo. What do we got? Gold, obsidian, gilded blackstone. All right, I'll take it. I've been playing with ideas for a Minecraft shooting gallery of sorts, and this is giving me some ideas here. Anyways, let's mop up these last few piglins here, and maybe we can find some more chests. You see how this guy keeps running back and forth because he's scared of the zombie? That's an interesting mechanic, I think, for something like a shooting gallery. Oh! Some golden carrots I needed to be replenished, and this is a pretty standard box for a piglin stables, which is where we are now, I believe. I'd really like to see the snout banner pattern, but no, it doesn't look like it. I will take the chest. The golden apple, at least, and the gilded blackstone, that's something to be happy about. And we still have more chances, look at that. Another golden apple, great. And more obsidian. Okay, crying obsidian never hurts. Sweet, how many more chests are we gonna find here? This is great. No banner pattern though. From the top of the bastion, we can get a great aerial view of the bastion as a whole, and it looks like I might have discovered everything there is to discover, at least on the surface of the bastion, without having to burrow into it and discover what secrets lay within. But for the meantime, I think we should head to the end and cheese the wither like we said we were gonna. Okay, I think I have this in the correct position, and if I don't, we'll find out soon because the wither will clip through the portal at the top, and then it'll be a real wither fight. But for the time being, let's put these skulls on, and hopefully everything will go smoothly. If everything goes as planned, I'm just gonna double time these wither fights because you've seen me fight the wither before. Alright, time to go home and put these new beacons where they belong. Just like I did with the beacon pyramid on the top of the mountain, I'm going to bury this one underground so that it has a nice permanent home right by the entrance of our storage facility. And there we go. Exactly where I wanted it, and everybody wants a piece. Get out of here. Man, it is going to feel so good when I get rid of all those chests scattered around my base, and everything is where it's supposed to be. This is our iron section here, and it's really important that I have a place to put everything that I bring back with me after I go out adventuring. Now, the things that are usually taking up my inventory are things like arrows, bones, rotten flesh, mob drops that come from just random encounters with mobs. I need a place to put that junk. I don't want to destroy it because a lot of it is useful. So I'm going to put it here in this section. This will be for certain mob drops that are important to me. I can't wait to show you this whole thing when I finish it. Everything has a place, I promise. This is so exciting for me. This is my favorite part of playing Minecraft. But I did say this was the Hall of Stone, so this is where we will be keeping stone and its variants, deep slate, and andesite, diorite, and granite, and all of their different forms, and slabs, stairs, walls, and bricks, and whatever else we can make out of them. And of course Blackstone, which I think I arranged in a poor arrangement here. I'm going to rearrange it and get everything settled. But that's why we decide where we want everything before we fill the chests. And then Blackstone can lead us into quartz as we progress into the nether blocks. A couple chests for obsidian and crying obsidian. Then our nether brick will go here, and I'll leave room for the red variants of nether brick. And then I'll put the rest of the nether stuff over here, like the netherrack and soul sand, soul soil, that kind of stuff. And even though we're going to have a super smelter, I also want to set up a couple of auto smelters, auto furnaces, and auto smokers, so that we have them just in case we have some small stuff to bake. That way, if I come home with an inventory of, say, I don't know, golden swords, I can make something more useful out of them. And believe it or not, we still need more item frames. We just don't have enough yet. After the nether stuff comes the end stuff. And I need to make sure I save some room for prismarine, which we don't have yet, but we'll get soon in an upcoming episode. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. The iron and redstone stuff kind of bleed into each other, so that's why I'm putting the iron stuff right next to where the redstone stuff is going to go. I've got the mob drop section pretty much fleshed out. I just want to add leads to go in this last chest. Okay, everything is looking good so far, but we still have a whole nother haul to do that we haven't even touched yet. I went out to do a little exploring and I found something quite remarkable. I found a witch hut surrounded by almost all water. There's almost no land here to spawn proof. This is going to be perfect for a witch farm. I'm just going to go over here and get a better vantage point because this witch hut is literally surrounded by almost no land at all. It's almost all water. It's going to be great because I love building witch farms, and this is the most ideal situation I could have had to build a witch farm in. Other than that, I haven't found much. I found a savanna, so we got our acacia covered. Now I've got some dark oak, as you can see. What I was really looking for, though, is a lush cave. I haven't been able to locate a lush cave yet in this world, and I really want to find one because there's a lot of moss variants that I want to put in my storage facility. And since I don't have a slime farm yet, I might as well take advantage of the bounties offered to us by this swamp. There's an azalea tree. That's what we're looking for. Nice. It's just sticking out there like a sore thumb, ready to be seen. I was worried I wouldn't see it. Don't worry, you will see the azalea tree. This means that there's a lush cave right below us, and I'm really excited to check it out. I'm also excited to have a large quantity of rooted dirt, and actually, let me use my axe on these so that I can take them home too. I want the leaves. The azalea leaves are beautiful. They make beautiful bushes and landscaping needs. Yes, yes, good. For all the landscaping needs. And speaking of landscaping, I want these ferns too. I want the living ones and the dead ones. I want all the ferns. Oh my goodness, there is so much rooted dirt that I have been digging through to just even get down to the lush cave. We're not even there yet. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I wanted rooted dirt for a long time. In 1.17, if we wanted rooted dirt, we'd have to plant hundreds of azalea trees to get it in any quantity. Here, it's just here in abundance. I love it. Look how far down we've come. All rooted dirt. Oh, look. We've hit moss. Sweet. Oh, this is so sweet. I can't wait. Okay, we've reached the ceiling of the lush cave, and I see some roots hanging from the moss here. I will take those. And the only thing I had from a lush cave so far was glowberries, which I got in a mine shaft, but I'm really excited to loot this lush cave. Alright, I'll get out my netherite hoe and start collecting. And can I collect small drip leaf? No. Okay, so use shears on the small drip leaf. Note to self for future drip leaf collection. You cannot collect small drip leaf with a hoe. You have to use shears. Yep. Okay, good. Oh, look. There's some cute little predators. I'm going to collect them in a bucket. Of course, I only brought one bucket with me, as it's still early days and I don't have an iron shulker box in my ender chest yet. Looks like I'm going to have to make some more buckets, but that's okay, because I can make them on the fly. Just going to explore a little more of this lush cave, and get out of here, Skelly. Oh man, look at this. This is a creeper. Don't look at the creeper. Look at the lush cave. Look how big it is. And look, there's a mine shaft. Oh, that's so awesome. There's another creeper, but there's a mine shaft. Get out of here, creeper. Get back, creeper. Okay, look at this. Oh, there's so much stuff to get here. I am definitely coming back here. I'm not going to be able to do it all in one trip. Maybe I'll make another portal. Check it out. There's a geode down here too. Oh, man. So I lit the place up a little bit. I think I am going to hook this up to my nether hub eventually. I'm so happy that there's a geode here. This is a really awesome place. Maybe I should make like a sub base here in the cave. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Should I make a second base out here? For now, I think I've got everything that the Lush Cave has to offer in sample sizes anyway, so we're going to use a nether portal to get home because I do want to hook this up eventually to my nether hub. But while I'm here in the nether, I might as well take some of this warped and crimson loot with me. I definitely have a chest for just about everything in a warped forest and a crimson forest. And there's glowstone. Lots of glowstone to get to. So I'm going to spend some time off camera collecting all this stuff. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, God. And hopefully I won't kill myself in the process. But if I do, I promise you'll hear about it. There now. A place for everything, and everything in its place. Just how I like it. We're even gonna have a chest for the nether sprouts. I mean, even a little cyan bump of grass can come in handy sometimes, don't you think? Yeah, here at the end of the Hall of Wood, I like to keep all of the plant-type decorations that the game has to offer. I think it fits very perfectly into the theme. That is, except for the flowers. The flowers I keep here in the third hall, the Hall of Colors. This is where I'm also going to keep all the dye the flowers turn into, as well as any block that you can use dye on, like glass, terracotta, and concrete. Now, I need dye for my very next project, so I'm going to need to make sure that I have every dye available to me. This means we need to make a quick cactus farm and a cocoa bean farm. That way we'll have all the colors of dye that we need to work on our next project, which requires all 16 of them. I went out exploring again because I wanted to find a sunflower field to get some sunflowers to take home, and my exploration brought me back around to where my witch hut was. And when I went to go look at the witch hut from another angle, look what I saw. Did you see it? There's an azalea tree. There's an azalea tree right next to the witch hut, which means that there's a lush cave right below the witch hut where I'm going to build a witch farm. That's definitely something we're going to check out. I'm extra excited now. Also, there's a couple shipwrecks right next to each other, so I'm going to check those out and see if there's anything good. Let's see what's in here for me. Nothing! I'll take the coal. In fact, I'll take everything. I have uses for this stuff, you'll see. And is there a map to a buried treasure? Yes, there is. I'll take this too. Now, there's another ship right up the way here, very close. So, I'm worried that the treasure maps are going to be the same, but let's check it out. Coming in for a landing, and let's see what's in here. It's on its side, but the chests are never on their side, ever. It doesn't always make sense, but this is a full treasure chest. Okay, I don't have a lot of room in my inventory, but I'll make room, and I'll skip ahead because you don't want to see that. There's the other chest, and it has a treasure map, and now the moment of truth. Are the treasure maps the same? No, they're different. They're two different treasures. All right, let's go get both of them. The fastest way to find a treasure chest in Minecraft is to know that treasure chests are always buried in the same position in every chunk. So when you find a chunk where a treasure chest is, you can press F3, and then on the left where it says chunk, line it up so that it says 9, whatever number, and then 9. Like this, and then you're standing right on top of your treasure chest. I think we have a visitor, though. I think there's someone who wants my attention. I can hear you. And now I can feel you. There's a trident guy. Okay, hold on. Let me take care of this guy. Give me your trident, please? No. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, let's get this chest and the other one. Once again, when we are in the chunk where the treasure chest is, we line it up so it says 9, whatever, and then 9. And then we're standing right on top of our treasure, so all we need to do is dig. There we go. Oh look, and with that, the quest for the sunflower has completed, and we are successful. We have found the long-fabled lost sunflower. Wonderful. You know, they only point east, so if you ever don't have a compass and want to know what direction you're going, just set down a sunflower and they'll be pointing east so you can figure it out from there. I'm going to mark this on a waypoint so that we can come back here if we need to, because there's not a lot of these places. And then with our sunflower in tow, we're going to head back home because we have a few farms to build. What I've built here is Miniature's cocoa bean farm, but I've added on top of it a dripstone farm and a vine farm so that we can use the collection for all three. What's going to happen here is when the cocoa beans mature, we're going to push a button that will harvest them. But we're also going to be able to use our or other tools to harvest the dripstone and the vines like this, and it should all fall into the collection area, and if it doesn't, I'll just throw it in afterwards. Maybe I can hit the button to knock everything on the on the log off. Maybe it won't fall off, but either way, this is a 3-in-1 farm, and it's nice and consolidated, and that's how I like it. I also want to build a cactus farm. Now, I thought I would come out here to the desert and get these cactuses off camera, but I found something and I just had to show you because I knew where my savanna was, so I knew there had to be a desert nearby. I went there looking for a desert, and I found a desert, but I also found a Badlands. I had to turn on the camera before I came over here to check it out so that you could check it out too. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, look at all this red sand. I have never seen, in 10 years of playing this game, I have never seen so much red sand combined in all my worlds, let alone in one world. This is so much red sand. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really a painted desert. This is what it was supposed to be. Mojang, I salute you. Good job. 1.18 is phenomenal. This, I don't even want to dig up that sand. Look at this. I don't want to touch it. It's beautiful. I mean, I have to. I need some, but oh, this is so beautiful. This might be the thumbnail. Oh, man. Anyways, I'm going to build a cactus farm now, but this is beautiful. And we're definitely coming back here in a future episode, so stick around. We'll definitely be back here again. Gosh. I'll make sure to put a link in the description for both the cocoa bean farm and the cactus farm from this episode. Oh, look. It's a jungle temple. Okay, we have to check this out. I doubt there'll be anything that great in it. Usually there isn't, but still, we'll check it out just to see. Jungle temples, as you may know, are full of booby traps, so we need to be careful. Look, there's a tripwire. Probably sets off that dispenser. Let's see if we can get around it without getting hit. Ow! It hit me. What hit me? It hit me because I broke the string? I didn't know that could happen. Well, I guess you learn something new from Minecraft every day. Oh well, it's just an arrow. Like, I don't care. Let's get hit by another one. Oh, boy. Okay. What's in this chest? Gold. Bamboo I already have. The best thing we're going to get from here, it looks like, is the dispensers. We can check the secret room too, though. I can play with the levers for like 20 minutes, or I could just break through and open the chest and see what I get. Okay, I can't figure out how this is supposed. Does it open from the top? Does it open from the side? I don't remember how this works. It opens from the top? It pulls the block down. Oh, and then the other one pulls the block to the side. I see. Okay. So then I flick this one and everything's open? Yeah, and then I can drop down and open the chest. But it doesn't matter, I sort of ate through the wall anyway. I'm going to take the sticky pistons because they're good treasure. And oh, what a surprise. Bones and rotten flesh. Wow. Thanks, game. Okay, well, Minecraft giveth and Minecraft taketh away. Let's just get the rest of the redstone here and we'll go home and build the cactus farm. This farm is starting to mature, so we're going to try it out and see how well it works. And the cactus farm is going to go right next to this. So We got a bunch of stuff on the log. Let's push the button. It knocked a lot of it off, okay? But we're still going to have to collect a few things. That's fine. And then we'll just throw it in the water. That's fine. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. Maybe it's not fine. No, it's fine. I got this Cactus Farm tutorial from someone on YouTube named ʻmən Crazy, and I'm not sure where he got it, but I'm going to link his tutorial for you. And yeah, once I get the fence posts up, I can plant the cactus. And we can let this run, and we'll have all the green dye we need, including cyan and light green as well. Okay, and now it's basically a waiting game. You know, I'm going to go AFK and let these cacti grow. The last dye I need comes from these guys. So we're going to get the black dye. We're going to try and get, I don't know, a little over a stack so that we don't need to come back until we have a farm that can provide us this stuff. So let's finish up collecting the ink, and then we'll check on the Cactus Farm. I let the Cactus Farm go overnight, and what do we have? Oh, I see the Wandering Trader came for a visit as well. Okay. All right, very cool. Let's take some of this down with us to a smelter where we can turn it into green dye. All we need to do is stick this cactus into the furnace, and like any good cooking show, I've gone ahead and prepared some ahead of time. So here's the end result, some green dye. We can take this green dye, excuse me while I put these mob heads in the mob head chest here. We can take this green dye and combine it with white dye to make lime colored dye, and we can combine it with blue dye to make cyan colored dye, my favorite color in the game. We're still missing our light gray and dark gray dye, and that's okay because all we need to do is combine white dye with black dye to get those. So, after that, we're going to go ahead and build the next farm, which will be a sheep wool farm. That's the next thing we're going to build, and we're going to build it this episode, and I've got a little surprise for how we're going to do it. We're going to need some glass for this, but luckily I have all these librarians, so I don't need to take the time digging up sand and smelting it, because we have all the glass we need and all the emeralds we need to buy it from these librarians. So, I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. That's more than enough glass, and then I'm just going to take 2 of each dye and the glass, some hoppers, and a couple redstone components, and I'll meet you outside. I'm going to put the wool farm right where my old starter house once stood. I've torn it down, I've emptied it out, it was just a village house, I didn't build it myself. And right here, where it stood, is where I'm going to put the sheep wool farm. A lot of this stuff is going to be happening underground, but I'll dig it all out so that I can build it so you can see. And along those lines, I've been practicing something new. I have learned the replay mod. So I'm going to give it a try and do my first replay time lapse. And we're going to give it to you right now. I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed building it. So now all that's left to do is take the different colored wool and put them in their respective item frames. All the farms I've built today will run while I'm sitting AFK downstairs in our storage room. So I'm sure I'm going to be doing a lot of AFK because next episode we're going to use this wool to build something else. But for this episode, that's all the time we have. What do you think of the wool farm? How would you do it differently? Let me know in the comments. Do you like to arrange your colors in the Roy G. Biv spectrum order like me? Let me know that too in the comments. Let me know anything in the comments. Just say hi and let me know you were here. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Monsterbrine. I'm a Minecraft Munchkin, and I'll see you next time. Bye!